officer. On completion of his third Nigerian. Johnny Company has emerged champion company after an astounding performance. Niger Defense Academy for Defense Officers. You may please be seated.
Reiterated it at every opportunity that the Nigerian Army is the people's army, and as professional and responsible army, we will work in line with the tenets of the Constitution to uphold our Constitution and in deference to the government of the day. And I've said that the only thing better than democracy is more democracy, and by more democracy I mean flourishing and well-established democracy. So the army will work with other organs of government and well-meaning Nigerians to ensure that our democracy that is flourishing is entrenched to stand the test of time.
And a thing of joy to be back in Jaji this morning on the occasion of the passing out parade of the Executive Commission Course 1-2023. I congratulate the passing out cadets for successfully completing the rigor of cadet training required for the Executive Commission and for being found suitable to earn a presidential commission as officers in the Nigerian Army. From the brief I have received on the course and the colorful parade we have just witnessed, I have no doubt that you have all utilized the opportunity the Nigerian Army offered through this commissioning program very well. The cadet training program you have gone through these past 3 months here at the Nigerian Army School of Infantry is a rite of passage that must be undertaken before you can be granted a presidential commission as an officer in the Nigerian Army. The brief I received underscored your commendable level of interest and participation in this all-important rite. And I'm therefore confident that you have benefited immensely from the training experience and are ready for the challenging tasks ahead. I believe you are no strangers to the fact that Nigeria currently exists in a complex and volatile domestic and external environment with diverse security challenges. The armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies are today confronted with a plethora of threats which include the activities of the substantially degraded Boko Haram and Islamic State West African Province terrorist group in the northeast, abductions, kidnappings, and banditry in the northwest and north central, secessionist agitation by the indigenous people of Biafra and the Eastern Security Network in the southeast, and youth restiveness, crude oil related and sundry crimes in other parts of the south. There is no doubt that if these threats to our collective national security and economic prosperity are not immediately nipped in the bud, they could undermine our cherished corporate existence. Thus, the Nigerian Army and its sister services embark on various manpower drives to build the needed human capacity to manage not only the security situation of today, but also of the future. To this end, the Executive Commissioning Program was conceptualized as one of the avenues through which the officer cadre of the armed forces is resourced with quality manpower. Therefore, a key idea behind the Executive Commission program in the Nigerian Army is to reward disciplined, loyal, and hardworking soldiers who have the requisite qualities and competencies by their experience and are fit for a commission in the particular field the Army has built their capacity over time. As you reap the reward of hard work and are granted a presidential commission today, I charge you to brace up for the arduous task ahead, because situations will challenge you and test your resilience, patriotism, and loyalty to constituted authority. I, therefore, encourage you to rekindle your zeal and redouble your efforts in carrying out all tasks that will be assigned to you as officers in line with the oath you shall later take. Let me assure you that the Nigerian Army understands the peculiarity and limitations of your type of commission and has the necessary measures in place to cater for your welfare and well-being in and post-service. As you chart a course in the Army from today, I encourage you to continue to develop yourselves through active participation in the various trainings and courses available in the Army to prepare you for a fulfilling career. My command philosophy, which is to transform the Nigerian Army into a well-trained, equipped, and highly motivated force towards achieving our constitutional responsibilities within a joint environment, is instructive, and you have a role to play in its realization. Let me at this point remind all officers and men of the Nigerian Army that subordination of the military to constituted authority remains the most fashionable means of promoting military professionalism. I'm unequivocal in my belief that the only thing better than democracy for our country in this modern era is more democracy. By more democracy, I mean flourishing, uninterrupted constitutional democratic governance that promotes our values and the interest of every well-meaning Nigerian, irrespective of tribe or religious affiliation. I therefore charge all Nigerian Army personnel to be proud champions of our flourishing democracy and remain apolitical in discharging their constitutional duties. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to assure Nigerians that the Nigerian Army remains committed to ensuring the security of lives and properties across the country. The Army is working assiduously to protect the territorial integrity of our nation and support relevant security agencies in ensuring the security of lives and properties within the country. At this juncture, let me commend the Commandant, Nigerian Army School of Infantry, and his team for the intensive, focused, and realistic training they have provided to these passing out cadets, and for the colorful parade we have enjoyed this morning. I must acknowledge that the Nigerian Army School of Infantry has consistently justified its knack for professionalism by training officers and soldiers for the Nigerian Army. It is also a matter of pride to know that the school has, over the years, trained other security agencies towards enhancing the security of Nigeria. It is therefore not surprising that the institution has earned a solid reputation as an outstanding training institution of note. I must state at this juncture that all the Army has achieved in training and operations are due to the enormous support we have received over the years from the government. Let me therefore use this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Grand Commander of the Order of the Federal Republic, for his leadership approach and continuous support to the Nigerian Army. I shall not fail to use this all-important platform to reaffirm the commitment and unalloyed loyalty of the officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army to the government and the Constitution of our great nation. As I mentioned earlier, our democracy is a cherished value, and the Nigerian Army is poised to defend and strengthen it and not contribute to undermining, let alone truncating it. As I conclude, I sincerely appreciate His Excellency Senator Uba Sani, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, and the good people of the state for their relentless support and collaboration with the Nigerian Army. Kaduna State, no doubt, is a military state because only Lagos State can favorably compare to Kaduna in terms of military establishments and presence. Finally, I want to commend the Commandant and the entire Nigerian Army School of Infantry community once again